at a time when you did your engineering, that college and then masters, it was like a trailblazing kind of a thing. Women were not in engineering. Women were not in sciences, first of all. Engineering, all the more tough because it was completely male dominated. And people probably did not even discuss girls joining engineering back in those days. So what was your entire experience then at that point of time? Who sort of prepared you to think that you can do engineering? Was it your family, your parents? And how did you actually navigate that space full of all men all over?
The year 1968, I joined engineering college, and it was always, and I come from a small town and small community called Madhva Brahmins, where women are excellent cooks and men are bright. So a woman, they never ever thought a woman can do engineering in my time. They said it is nothing to do with engineering, it is nothing to do with a lady. It is man's domain, only men can do. Women is unfit. Like how a woman can bear a child and man cannot. Similarly, a woman cannot do engineering. That much compartment was there. My father was a professor and a doctor, and I went to him when I was 17 and a half and told, I want to do engineering. He said, come again. I said, I want to do engineering. He said, why? Give me one reason. I said, I will give a reason. I always believed in applied science. Applied science is the one which makes human more efficient, even now I believe, more efficient and more helpful in the society. Like computer is the result of applied science, or any machine is the result of applied science. I said, I believe in applied science and I want to study that. He said, no one in our family has gone, no one in our community has gone, and it is a little unheard. So why can't you become a doctor where I can teach you, guide you? Women were in those days, normally will learn, go up to degree level. From a good, educated family, they will allow the girl to study up to 1 degree and get her married. 21 was the age bar. You have to marry after 21. If they are very persistent and from broad-minded family, then she will go for medical, and the final year she will get married. In this whole equation, engineering never appeared. And there I come out and say, I want to do engineering. Everybody discouraged me, okay? In a different way, with concern about my future. Like my mother said, you are good in maths, you do MSc mathematics, you can become a professor, and then you can take holiday, leave, you can bring up the family. That's very convenient for a woman. My grandfather was a history school teacher in a high school. He said, you are good in history, do some history degree, you will enjoy it. My grandmother was worried that if I do engineering, who will marry me? I always laugh at it and tell, she did not know across the river Tungabhadra there was Narayan Murthy. Even I did not know. So everybody had their own concern. But I insisted I will do engineering. My college was also not keen because they never had girls, and if a girl becomes a problem, there was no toilet for ladies because they felt a girl will not stay here for long duration. She will go back. She will fail and go back, that kind. And, in those days, many people used to think if you go to engineering college, probably you will fall in love with your classmate immediately and you will elope, run away, all those things. Manga ke saath tumhara mang liya sansar kind, So nobody was so keen, but I decided to do. Then my parents supported. My father said, I will give choice to you in 2 things in life, which are very important for a woman, I feel. Number 1, her education. Number 2, her marriage. She must make choices because she will stay with these 2 choices throughout her life. And thus I joined engineering college with lot of resistance. I feel bad for my father because many people, in India we are very famous for giving advice, even though you don't ask. Come and tell Dr. Saab, you have 3 daughters. How do you allow your daughter to do engineering? Other 2 daughters will remain unmarried because nobody will marry her. And she is a teenage girl, so she says she wants to do. You should say strict orders, no. I am your father, you should do your degree in English or Kannada, whatever major, and get married. My father said, no, I will not do. She is asking something she wants to learn. She is not doing anything wrong. So he took a stand that let her do engineering. So after 50 years, I went to telco, Tata Motors, they call it. I joined in 1974. So 2024, it was 50 years. I went back. I could see 800 technical girls working on a car, and I shed tears, tears of happiness seeing my own fraternity there. Second, tear of little sadness because how much my father underwent harassment from everybody sending his daughter to an engineering college.